Hey guys, I know we haven't spoken in a minute. I've been out of town. I'm obviously at the airport. Hope you guys can hear, but I hope I don't have like boogers or whatever. But maybe. But yeah, we won. The game was actually on at the same time as El Clasico, so I was like kind of checking it on the way or like while I was working, but I didn't really get to watch anything or see anything. You better not knock over my hot chocolate. But yeah, we won. And listen, I said Peace FC, ole, ole, ole. I watched some highlights and it looked like a sleepy, kind of boring 1-0 win. But I think with everyone else dropping points, Chelsea, Liverpool and City, it didn't really matter. We just needed to create that gap. We now have a 7-point gap on Liverpool and a 6-point gap on City, which is amazing. It's still early days, but we needed that. I'm so glad that Eze got his first goal at the Emirates. I think he really needed it, or like really wanted it. That's why he was like snatching at things. So I'm glad he got that. And it was like a karate chop kick thing. It was so crazy and like, but it was actually really cool. I also saw that there were some injuries to Declan, I think. Gabriel had to come off as well because he like slid into the post, and then Saliba, did he get hooked? I don't know. You guys will let me know, but we are in such a good position. I really do think that this is our year. Because none of the other teams look strong. Obviously they can improve, but if we could get better than what we are now, and they kind of stay like inconsistent, we could do it. Like we genuinely could do it. So yeah, and everyone else lost. I actually tried to upload a video yesterday talking about this, and I'm not quite sure why it didn't upload, but the long and the short of it is we won. Did you win? Because I checked the score, it didn't seem like you won. We won, but did you? Liverpool, they're in crisis mode after everything that they spent, after the way that they harassed Crystal Palace about Gahey, the way that they harassed Newcastle about Isak. I'm sorry, this cannot be a rebuilding year. It cannot. Losing to Brentford is not like unheard of, but conceding the first goal that was a long throw is the karmic type of thing that needs to happen, especially after Jamie Carragher made such a big song and dance about long throws. Maybe your team needs to learn how to defend them. Maybe that's the actual issue. It's not so much that it's just so boring and so this and so that. Brentford have scored 8 goals off of throw-ins like this season or something like that. Like, it's insane. So just learn how to defend them. People were saying that they were back after Eintracht Frankfurt. Let's be serious. They're wide open. If you have to play against a deeper block, it's going to be difficult. It's an organized team. It's not just going to let Isak just run off the shoulder at a high line. Not Isak, sorry. Ekitike. Not going to give Wort all that space. You know, so they struggled, and Slot is struggling, and it is what it is. Chelsea, come to the front. I was saying on Judge Mo's channel the other day that Chelsea will have turned a corner if they beat Nottingham Forest, Ajax, and Sunderland, and they fell at the final hurdle. Nottingham Forest, they were in crisis, trying to get rid of their manager. They really looked like they did not want Nuno to go, and they basically just did everything they could to get Ange sacked, and that was the game that was going to get him sacked, so they just kind of like laid down. Let's be serious. Then they beat Ajax, and Ajax are not very good. And then they came up against a good team and fumbled at home at Stamford Bridge, limbs at Stamford Bridge. Letting Granit Xhaka, 33-year-old Granit Xhaka, bully your 200 million pound midfield is actually insane, but c'est la vie. I love it. But yeah, I mean, Chelsea, they're inconsistent. And until they show consistency, I'm going to need all these conversations about best midfields and best fullbacks and best this and best that to just kind of calm down, you know. So that's them. And then I don't know what happened to City today, but Unai Emery's finally done something good in his life, so thank you. But Aston Villa seems to be a little bit of a bogey team right now. I think that they are coming into some form, and they took hands off the City. They're looking good right now, and I thank them for that. So pleasure doing business with you tonight. But I saw some City fans saying that they know that if Haaland doesn't score, they're in trouble, which is pretty much what I've been saying for like weeks now, is that they're the biggest threat, but they're only the biggest threat if Haaland keeps scoring and if he stays fit. That is a preview. Like, if you can stop him from scoring or he's not there, they're cooked. What's going on with Reinders? You got these Reinders, you got Turkey, you got all these new toys. Why aren't they doing the business? What's going on? So again, Arsenal did really well to integrate their new players in and just keep business as usual while they have these little kinks that they're going through. I know it wasn't the best game at the Emirates today, but I think we're going to have quite a few of those, especially with the big week that we had this past week. Fulham away, then Atletico Madrid at home, then Crystal Palace at home. That's not an easy slate of games for a week, And so I thought Crystal Palace would be the toughest game, and it seemed like it was. But we have only conceded 3 goals this whole entire season, and we conceded 1 shot on goal in October. One shot on target in the whole month of October. That's insane. It really is. So as long as we can keep the scores down, we'll probably be okay and keep these set pieces going. I still would like to see somebody get on a little bit of a hot streak, but it's only a problem until it becomes a problem, I guess. But yeah, I'm so happy. The only reason why I'm not using my usual expressive self is because I'm in the airport and there's people around, but conversations will be had. Even Inter lost, so Judge Mo is getting it on Thursday as well. He's getting licks as well. Literally everybody else lost but us, and yes, I know Tottenham won, but I said what I said. Everyone who matters. And Manchester United as well. Liverpool being below Manchester United, by the way. Yeah, it's not looking good. But yeah, what do you guys think in the comment section? Let me know about the game because I didn't get to watch it. Tell me what happened. But from the timeline, from what I could see, people look happy, which is nice. So make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, tell me you miss me because I know you do. No, I'm just joking. And we will reconvene tomorrow. I get home late, so don't expect anything early in the morning tomorrow, but we'll definitely get back on the content tomorrow. I'll be in town for the most part for the until later on in November. So yeah, but I love you guys and I miss you guys so much, and I'm so sad that I didn't get to recap the game with you guys live right after the game, but we'll definitely do a live this week. So yeah, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.